Diabetes touches almost everyone these days, whether it be directly or indirectly. 8.7% of adult Floridians have been diagnosed with the disease, and it's the 7th leading cause of death in the U.S. The Diabetes Research Institute, which has a home right here at the University of Miami, leads the world in the search for a cure. Here to talk about that search is Roy Ripak, board member of the American Diabetes Association. Hi, Roy. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
When we're talking about cure-focused research in diabetes, what exactly does that mean?
The DRI is not, it's not out there to help people live better with their disease. They're out there searching for a cure every day. So they have scientists who are doing islet cell transplants so that they can make diabetics be able to live again as a normal person. And they're experimenting with mice and rats, and they're doing very, very well. So they have something called BioHub going at this point, and I think it's worth a lot of investment from people, and we think someday during our lifetime we'll be able to cure the disease.
Now this disease, are we seeing an increase among Americans?
Yeah, right now 70 million people in America are pre-diabetic, and many don't even know it. So the disease can be controlled with a great many people with diet, with exercise. Eating the right food certainly will help. Exercising every day. I mean, there's ways to control the disease and control yourself from becoming diabetic.
So preventable measures?
Yes, absolutely.
Are there warning signs that people should maybe look for?
Well, I think, hunger, thirst, your head feels a little bit dizzy as your sugar goes low. You almost feel as if you've had a little bit too much to drink. And those are signs that your blood sugar is running very low, or your blood sugar may also be very, very high. Drowsiness, feeling very sleepy when your sugar goes high. Those are all signs of diabetes.
Right. So there's two types of diabetes. And is there one in particular where we're seeing the increase in patients?
Well, one type of diabetes is where the pancreas creates no insulin at all. And for that, you need insulin injections every day, sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots a day to control your diabetes. Mm-hmm. Many people today wear a pump that gives you a constant flow of insulin. The other type of diabetes is where your pancreas works a little bit to produce some insulin, and you may just have to take some pills to kind of give it a little shot to keep going with what you're eating and doing like that. When you're taking pills, it's a little bit easier to control because diet and exercise really can help that type of diabetic.
Here in Florida, are there certain parts of the population that are being affected more than others?
African Americans and Hispanics are very prone toward diabetes. So I believe an African American has 3 times the risk of diabetes, and a Hispanic 2 times the risk of diabetes than a white male or a white female. So, in Miami, we're trying to do everything we can, to help this portion of our population.
And when we talk about the cost of treating this, how much is that costing?
Oh, when you add up, what people are out sick with every year and hospital stays, it's an amazing amount of money what the diabetes can cost an employer, cost the person, cost insurance companies. So the more we can do to control diabetes from the onset, the better off we are as a community in trying to control diabetes. And, a lot of it is education as well. And that's where the American Diabetes Association plays such a good part. They're in the communities, in the churches, and at the boys' clubs and the girls' clubs, trying to do their part to get education out there at an early age.
So what's the first thing that they can do if they're thinking they might come up with diabetes?
I think you should go to your physician, check in with a pharmacist, have an A1C test, have a blood sugar test, see where you're at.
All right. Thank you for joining us. This hour's Newsmaker has been Roy Ripak discussing diabetes research.